of execution because they've lost all the lies, all of the media trial, all the propaganda, everything fell flat because they did not actually even have any chance of proving anything in court. Till tomorrow, they have nothing to prove in court that Nnamdi Kanu actually committed any crime. But majority of all these things, a lot of you hated him. Majority of what you have all come from the propaganda you have been fed on social media. And maybe your hatred for the Igbos, by the way. There are Igbos who also hated Nnamdi Kanu simply because they couldn't believe that somebody like Nnamdi Kanu would control such massive following. They were jealous of him, right? And because of that, they wanted him killed. They support Nigeria. They believe that, in fact, they were actually saying, people who are following Nnamdi Kanu are illiterates, only for them to realize that they are the illiterates, the arrogant idiots, self-hating Igbos, who just wanted a man that they couldn't believe that both educated, uneducated, well-exposed, well-traveled businessmen, rich and also rich Igbos, actually listened to him. They couldn't believe it. That these people don't listen to their criminal politicians. They do not respect them per se. But that Nnamdi Kanu and his microphone, that Nnamdi Kanu and his social media platform is able to control the millions of people that respect him so much. They hated him for it. They wanted Nigeria to kill him, but they couldn't kill him. They couldn't jail him. They couldn't prove anything in their courts. In their desperation, they violated international laws. They kidnapped him from Kenya. And their court told them that's so wrong. If you really want to try him, you have to follow the process of extradition. You need to return Nnamdi Kanu to Kenya. And you have to pay him 1.5 billion naira in damages. Return him to Kenya. Then you can now go back to Kenya, okay, and begin the process of whatever accusation you have against him, you have to present it to the Kenya courts, okay, and apply for extradition. That is when you can bring him to Nigeria and then try him on the treason or whatever terrorism nonsense you want to charge him for. Not just use social media and begin to tell people on social media, IPOB is dangerous, IPOB is terrorist, IPOB, yeah. When we all know that the real terrorist here is the Nigerian government. They are wanted to, that has criminalized self-determination. So self-determination is not a crime anywhere in the world. If I say, okay, yeah, I am supporting Yoruba nation, let us break up. It is my right. That doesn't mean that I am committing any crime. What happened then is that if I have enough following, I can push for a referendum enough that you just have to give in. That's democracy. You don't criminalize it. So they did all of that on social media. When they now kidnapped him to Nigeria, they couldn't present any evidence that Nnamdi Kanu meant any harm or Nnamdi Kanu planned any terrorism in Nigeria. They couldn't present anything. They just wanted the court to kind of lock him up illegally. So Malamu went back to court. He went to court to say he will go to the Supreme Court. And if they release Nnamdi Kanu, it's going to bring shame to the government of Bukwari. And it is going to bring so and so to Nigeria. An embarrassment. You have already caused an embarrassment. You locked an innocent man up on trumped up charges that you can't prove anything. You continue to feed your citizens with lies, propaganda. When that won't work, you resorted into recruiting terrorists in eastern Nigeria. Abi, you call them unknown gunmen, so that you can have something to justify why you are keeping Nnamdi Kanu. But even at that, you still can't stand in your own court, right, to present any evidence. No, you can't. So they went to Supreme Court. The Supreme Court then said, what happened is that the the Binta and Nyako court shouldn't have revoked his bail when it was obvious that while on bail, Nigerian army, they went to his house to kill him. He ran for his life. He would have been dead by now if he stayed back to let them kill him. They killed over 28 people in front of his house. All of these are just provocation by the Nigerian army. So that is not enough for the Muritala Nyako to revoke his bail. That bail should be reinstated. The Supreme Court that should have upheld the appeal, Abi, decided that they should go and do the retrial They now send him back to Nyako. The Nyako, Muritala, I'm sorry, this Binta Nyako, this mad woman here on the left, who justified keeping an innocent man in jail, right? Revoked his bail. They now sent Nnamdi Kanu back to her to go and retry. And Nnamdi Kanu said, no, I do not have any case in front of you. You can't try me. The Supreme Court says the reason why I should be here is probably since Supreme Court is so lily-livered, right? To kind of like approve what the appeal court already ruled on in 2022. So here I am, you, Mrs. Nyako, you have to reinstate my bail and let me go. Or I am not going to defend anything in front of your court anymore. I do not have any case here. And she said, if you don't put up your defense now, if you don't put up your defense, I am going to rule, Yoshi, rule. Because Nigeria is a lawless place. So that Soho, this madman on the right, is now the one who says, Nyako cannot leave the case. He must continue as the judge in this trial. And Nnamdi Kanu says, there's no trial. Can't you guys see it? There's no trial. There shouldn't be any trial. I do not have any case in front of you guys. But it is Nigeria. I told you that they are not keeping him because of they are keeping him all because they want to keep him as it's like keeping a trophy. You get that now? Yes, we got him. Yes, we kidnapped him. We committed the international crime just because we wanted to have this guy. So inside your own court, right? It defeated you inside your own court. It's the most dreaded person to them. So every time they take him to court, they said it cost them 500 million naira. Every day, every time you see Nnamdi Kanu in court, it costs Nigeria 500 million naira. Let him go. Pay him is 1.5 billion. Put him on the next available private jet and fly him straight to Kenya. And all this madness can end. But they won't do that. So that man on the right, who is the judge, and what they call him, the chief judge of the High Court, has insisted that Nnamdi Kanu should continue the case in front of Nyako. And so the injustice continues, unfortunately. We'll see what they say to that afterward. Finally, from the stable of that NLC man, concerning this price increase, fuel price increase, he added this.
But beyond this, we have a government that is not listening to the ordinary people on the street. It's not listening to the unions. It's not listening to the business community. It's not listening to the clergy. It's not listening to elder statesmen. We have a government that wears the garb of infallibility, that arrogates to itself an all-knowing role. A government that is implacably arrogant, superciliously conceited, and downright self-righteous. It only loves listening to its own voice. This will not lead it anywhere. Time has come for government to sit with appropriate stakeholders and find a way out of this conundrum. Because I tell you, and Nigerians, that this 1,000 plus that we're paying now, this is not the last bus stop. In the next couple of weeks, prices will go up. You mark my word. Thank you. But beyond this, we have...
It will. Me, I don't talk up too. I am not a prophet. I'm not a seer. But I can put 1 and 2 together. Right? And I can tell you where this is headed. They told you it's 1,050 naira. Nah. It is going to be more than that eventually. It's already more. You're going to need up to 1,200, 1,300 naira to buy a liter of petroleum in Osun. I don't know how much they are selling it to you in Ibadan. Then when you go to Ondo, now when you begin to leave Ondo area and you go to Benin, you know what it's going to be like, Abi? Then once you get to Delta, from Delta, you start going to Port Harcourt, Rivers. Rivers, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, go round. Or maybe you just turn left at the circular interchange for Delta, and you begin to go to Kogi. So you begin to go to like Enugu, Anambra, all those areas, right? You know the price continues to increase as you are climbing that top up. You get to Kogi, Abuja, yeah. You begin to pay like 1,800 naira per liter. All of these are going to reflect in the goods and services. In your food, medicals, transports, all of them will begin to take effect. So if you think those who continue to expose these criminals are those who don't wish Nigeria well, it's okay. I shall be here. When the entire house begins to fall like a domino card. So I'm going to take calls, okay? Let's see if we can take maybe 1 or 2 calls. And we can call it afternoon. But if you have to go as usual, right? Sure. Just make sure you like the broadcast, okay? And we shall stand. Oh, your mandate. Oh, your mandate. Bola, oh, your mandate. Bola, oh, your mandate. We shall stand. Oh, your mandate. I think I have my first caller on the line. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still there.
Salute. How are you doing today, sir?
Fine, thank you. Oh boy, this situation is getting worse.
Tell me about it. Now, person who no come, no go no. That's what they say.
You see those women that were sitting down there complaining, it looked like they were about to run mad. You know, because they started talking about cost of living, middle class. They are not even, in Nigeria, they're not even middle class. They are even closer to the rich because they're on television, they have plenty sponsors, not even local, not even online, like standard television channels.
Exactly, not just online.
You know, so these people, when they were doing protests before, I'm sure they would have sat down in their house, they would be eating a negusi, jollof rice and chicken. They will say, let the people that want to protest. Now, I've seen that government has given, FRSC or these road safety people gone. They are increasing the arms that they are letting out into people. They are increasing the arms that they are giving out to officials. They are bringing in more weapons into the country because I don't know, but I feel like a protest is going to come, and this government, they want to be ready for it.
Like
this protest is going to
armed groups that can be deployed. So it won't just be the police and the army. So you just begin to see different people and different uniform with guns.
Yeah.
All of them coming after people.
If the next protest comes out without announcement, it is going to be bloody and they may not be able to control it. That is why they are arming these people. And this federal government, they don't do nothing out of just randomness.
No.
They are arming these people because they can feel it. They probably have gotten information that something is coming. I don't know, but this is just my analysis. It may be true, it may not be true, but these people, they never do anything for nothing. That's just what I notice. Everybody will come out. It just needs just only one spark. That is it. I don't know. The situation is just getting worse. People are starving. They can't keep quiet anymore. They are going to start talking. Maybe this silent majority that you have been talking about, maybe they will finally come out. I don't know. Maybe fuel has to reach 1.5 or 1.7
or 2
because it's getting
they
there.
don't reach like
Because
2,000.
because they've started their propaganda video of saying, oh, bus drivers are now getting CNG. CNG that is 2 million, 3 million. How
And they are
many people can
subsidizing that
afford
one
it?
for people. Meanwhile, it takes you, the minimum you can use in converting your car to CNG is 1.2 million naira, 1.4 million naira. Who get 1.2, 1.4 million naira for this economy now? Who get that?
You go, let me tell you where their plan messed up. The people buying CNG, they are using it for business. That is the only reason why they bought CNG. It is not, show me one average Nigerian that is not using their vehicle for business that changed to CNG. None. Only business people, because they are using it as investment, not because, oh, they can afford to do it. That is the only reason why. So this protest, I don't know how it's going to come, but if government is preparing, then something must be boiling up that we don't know about.
Wow.
This is just my analysis.
And then it's only time that will tell. You know what?
It's only time. It's only time.
We'll keep watching, and then we'll keep enlightening the people as well, just so people know that if anything happens at all, it is not going to be an impromptu. It's been cooking, right? It has already been cooking. Yes. We'll see how that goes. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you for your work.
You have a good one, Baba. Nice one. So I have another caller, and that will be Mama Echo. How are you, ma'am? Did I get you on? Hello? No. Okay. Maybe we should try again. Let's try it again. So, here. Hello there.
Hello, my good general. The general of Tito.
Yes, ma'am. Mama Echo, how are you, ma?
We can't pay.
As usual. Good morning.
Good morning and well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
The Lord is your strength.
Amen.
And His grace will continue to fall upon you.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Together, that country will go liberate them.
By fire, by force.
Any form, yes, any form or shape, we go liberate her. Nítorí wípé ọ̀nà kan wọjà.
That's right.
So the emperors that have said, my children will not fulfill destiny. Irọ́ lẹ pa. Our parents didn't fight for us. And we cannot afford to leave this same country for our children. Because this generation that is talking will liberate Nigeria. My children are not done. My senior boyfriend, Chief Tinubu, I want to let you know, you and your wife, Remy, my children are not done. Okay? And they are not who you people have defined them to be. Whatever they are doing today to survive, that is not their definition. My children and those who see me as a mother figure, they are king, they are queen, they are prince and princess. They are smart and intelligent. Giving them the right environment, they will overcome any person in the entire world that is so rich. But you people suppress them with every shenanigan you people are doing. And at Tinubu, but it's software. Like my joker card, we are preparing it. And we are preparing it for every captive now hold. If not like, make una release Nnamdi Kanu. If not like, make una not release her. But one thing I assure you, the joker card, the whole world, COVID-19 a small one. Not the virus we won't use, but COVID-19 a small one. And all the president of the whole nation, they go call you. And every man, me and my children put on the table. You go meet her. Some of it, we go give you paper, make you sign. Because we go give you specific time to complete her. You see, all my family want to put for IDT camp. Una go return every person home. Not just returning them home. Una go build their structure in their various villages. Una go build that. Then una go help me return everybody. And all the children, when they don't give birth to, una go give us money to put them for school. I just they tell you, Tim, you see that your useless INEC chairman, we go sucker without benefit and go jail. You go see, oh, and all my children want to put for prison because information reaching me that there are some of my children in prison that their family did not even know they are in prison. They don't do burial for them, but they put them because of useless people, when they call themselves big man in Nigeria, home and abroad, they use influence, they put children for prison. Oh my shefu gbogbo. Then north. You people that is in the north, that is like to the northerner, that education is haram. I want to ask you people, why are you bringing your children to the Western world to get education? Oh, all of you, you are doomed forever. And Obasanjo, before you go begin waka your kurukere, they pretend that you start to they reconcile. And you will about 1 day or 2 days to but God, and so you were giving grace, you were giving opportunity, you were supposed to set the space that would have moved us forward. But let's say, well, you are going to confess that Lopa Bola Ige Obasanjo was of Gbagbaye Untoshe Elefu Bola Ige. Gbogbo that Nigeria, you will all die in pieces. You can never rest in peace. The battle has begun.
Thank you so much, Mama Icho. As usual, you've passed it. The message is always.
I hear say you tell me the other. They say some of my children say, "Make you host me." Okay, I go obey their voice, schedule and let me know.
We shall see. You have a good one, Mom. Okay, thank you so much.
All right.
Here is another caller. Hello there. I get you. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello, Maegu.
Doctor.
Doctor, how are you? How are you?
I am very well. It's been a very long time. How are you, sir?
Yeah. I'm doing great. Oh, Maegu, you are doing a good job.
Hey.
You are doing a good job, Maegu. You are doing a good job.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Good morning and happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Same to you, sir.
Now, by God's grace, by next week, the FBI they'll be finishing. They'll be done with this deposition that Atiku submitted last year. Right. So we are going to know. We are going to know whether truly Bola Ahmed Tinubu yes, the fast, everything we need to know. Yes. So by next week they'll be concluding it. So just okay, no problem. So as we roll, then we're going to know whether this irreparable damage that he he said that that irreparable damage we are going to know by next week.
Right.
We are going to know.
That irreparable damage that he said if they release all those things, it will cost him. But is that not too late already? It's too late.
Correct. No, don't worry. Correct. Yeah, but no, it's not too late. Don't worry. It's not too late. No, yes, nothing's too late. Don't worry. Nothing's too late
than never. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's it. And what that bulu bala bulu that demonic spirit that Bala is using to put all the 200 million Nigerians into that cage into that. In fact, we call it ajo. What is ajo in English? Ajo.
Is that sacrifice? Is it
exactly? Ajo. That's what they call in Yoruba. Ajo. That's what ajo. So that's exactly what Balaman did in putting all the 200 million Nigerians into that cage into that inside the Bala Bulu.